Everyone knows the Christmas story, don't they? Mary and Joseph going from Nazareth to Bethlehem for the census. Usually Mary riding a donkey, though I don't think that's in the Bible. And getting to Bethlehem and everywhere being full and having to sleep in the stable. And the shepherds coming to see them. Do you remember all of those things? Okay, I'm now going to read you Matthew's account of that part of the story. And this is what Matthew says about all the things I've just mentioned. In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem, that's all. That's all. Nothing about the full inn and the stable. Nothing about the shepherds. He did talk about the wise men. We'll come to those in just a minute. There's another of those prediction thingies in Matthew. It's Matthew 2 verse 6. Here's a bit of it. And you, Bethlehem, from you shall come a ruler who is to shepherd my people Israel. All the people took that as meaning that the Messiah would be born in Bethlehem. So we've got two things. Everybody knew Jesus was called Jesus of Nazareth. But the Messiah had to come from Bethlehem. Both Luke and Matthew had a problem. They had to get Jesus born in Bethlehem but living in Nazareth. They did it in two different ways. In Matthew, Jesus' hometown is Bethlehem. And so that's where he's born, and the wise men come and visit him in their house. But then some nasty things happen. Herod decides to kill all the children younger than 2 years old, and Joseph and the wise men have it on a dream, and so Mary and Joseph take Jesus to Egypt. And then they come back and they're too frightened to go anywhere near Jerusalem, so they go all the way up north to Nazareth, where they live. So that gets us there. Jesus born in Bethlehem, but living in Nazareth. Now Luke does it the other way round. He starts the story in Nazareth. Jesus and he's got then the problem of how does he get Jesus to Bethlehem, and he does it using the census. So it says that everyone has to go to their hometown, which is a little bit crazy. Nobody does a census like that. Anyway, so in his story, Mary and Joseph leave Nazareth, go to Bethlehem where Jesus is born, then they pop to Jerusalem, which isn't that far from Bethlehem, have him circumcised and do some things at the temple, and then go back to Nazareth. And they pop down to Jerusalem every year. No mention of Egypt. Have you noticed that those two stories are completely and utterly different and actually contradict each other? You can't in any way meld them together. I keep telling you, the Bible is full of strange things. I wonder what's next.